Prehistoric marine life come in all shapes and sizes, from the mighty Mosasaurus, the elongated Elasmosaurus, the not so big anymore Dunkleosteus, but still big, and this. What the hell is this? Is this even real? Yes it is. Meet Sacabambaspis. Hello humans dinosaurs, this is Lopho, and today we have something truly special in store for you. A prehistoric fish that has become an unexpected internet sensation, and a meme icon, the Sacabambaspis. Now, you may be wondering, how can an ancient fish from over 460 million years ago become a meme? Well, trust me, it's a tale as wild as the creatures we study. Sacabambaspis, affectionately known as Saca's Shield, has taken the internet by storm, and we're about to find out why. So first, let's find out what exactly Sacabambaspis is named after. Sacabambaspis was named after the village of Sacabamba in Bolivia, where the first fossils of the genus were found. The fossils of Sacabambaspis were found in a group of 30 specimens all crammed together. Paleontologists believe this happened due to a result of a sudden large inflow of fresh water into the marine area, lowering the salinity of Sacabambaspis habitat, resulting in a mass death. Other Sacabambaspis specimens have been found in other areas of the globe, such as Australia and the Arabian Peninsula as well, although they are listed as indeterminate species, only being listed as Sacabambaspis sp, which stands for species. Sacabambaspis was a 25 cm long genus of jawless fish that lived in the Ordovician period. Its appearance is described as tadpole-like with an oversized head and frontally positioned eyes that resemble a car's headlights. Despite not having any teeth, the mouth of Sacabambaspis janveri was lined with nearly 60 rows of small, bony oral plates, which were probably movable in order to provide more efficient suction. Action through expansion and contraction of the oral cavity. With no jaw, it is said to have lived with its mouth forever open, sucking in scraps of food, and due to its lack of fins, it's assumed to have been bad at its main activity as a fish, swimming, which makes its state as a meme the prehistoric fish even more hilarious. Sacabambaspis tried to make up for the lack of fins by having a lateral line system, a line of pores within each of which are open nerve endings that can detect slight movements in the water, produced, for example, by predators. The arrangement of these organs in regular lines allows the fish to detect the direction and distance from which a disturbance in the water is coming. So how did this prehistoric critter end up becoming known as a meme? It all started all the way back in a viral tweet from August 2020, which pokes fun at a model of the Sacabambaspis from the Helsinki Museum of Natural History. The Sacabambaspis is depicted with a surprised, happy? Baffled? Honestly hard to explain expression. Surprisingly enough, the Sacabambaspis model in the museum was not really a botched, crappy model of an animal, like most museum animal displays that rose to fame, but instead, a fairly accurate depiction of the fossilized fish for its time. The only nitpicks being that the tail being inaccurate, and having a single fin instead of the elongated lobe and a smaller fin web that the actual animal likely had. This definitely helped the humor, alongside that the fish wasn't even a good swimmer, which is, is like the single thing that fish are supposed to do. Then, almost a year later, the Sacabambaspis meme was refound by Japanese Twitter users through the previously mentioned tweet, and with the magic of the Twitter algorithm, it took Japan by storm, even getting a hashtag for it.
Sacabambaspis.
Japanese internet users around 2chan noticed this Sacabambaspis model through this tweet made by Cat Scans. Suhiro Gari released a figure of this model as well. But there's more! Sacabambaspis got featured at the Futaba School Festival, which is a convention where participants leave illustrations of the animal on the message board, and some even went out of their way to cosplay it. In fact, it got so popular, online artist Baspis made a set of Sacabambaspis stickers for the Messenger app Line, which is an app used by many Japanese people. And a person even made a Sacabambaspis. I mean, look at that! But why was Japan, of all places, the place Sacabambaspis blew up again? The fact that Twitter is one of the main ways people in Japan communicate helped Sacabambaspis truly rise to fame. In fact, Japan is Twitter's second largest market, only behind the United States. According to statistics from 2020, over 50 million users from Japan use Twitter, approximately 45% of the total population. It is the second most popular social media platform in Japan, right after YouTube. Another reason could be that Sacabambaspis gives off a Eurochara vibe. Eurochara are Japanese mascot characters distinguished by their cute and unsophisticated designs. Slightly dumb and uncanny looking Eurocharas have a tendency to become popular due to their meme potential. And well, Sacabambaspis fits the dumb and uncanny vibes perfectly. So, with Sacabambaspis blowing up on the internet by storm, a lot of memes were made out of Sacabambaspis. So, I decided to partner up with fellow dinosaur creator Pro-C and take a look at some of these memes. Have you ever heard about this horror manga Junji Ito? So apparently there's this episode where there's like a bunch of fish with these crawly leggies things. There's like a shark who has these robotic legs as well, and he was like going around eating people. Like it's like an episode of like convoluted like Hungry Shark where like instead of a jetpack they got these spider legs. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, this does not look threatening in the slightest. Because here's the thing, it doesn't have a mouth. So what's it gonna do? Like suck me to death? So this is actually I think this is like a Zoid. So if you don't know, Zoids are essentially like robotic dinosaurs slash like other animals. Like it's like Gundam, but for people like us. Yeah, so I only collect the toys, but someone like made this Zoidabambaspis. So, like they even got this little torpedo that is also a Sacabambaspis.
That's still amazing though, wow.
Yeah, it's excellent craftsmanship, it's really cool. Sacabambaspis! Have you ever wondered how you would like taste like a prehistoric fish? And I've eaten tuna and like salmon, they all taste different. Even they're all like fish. So like how do these guys taste? Because they're from a lineage of fish that completely went extinct. There's none of them now. So makes you really wonder. So they photoshopped the Sacabambaspis into like a Dunkleosteus smell?
Yes. I'm lost for words here.
Like I got it because like the fact like they've managed to photoshop the Dunkleosteus mouth into the Sacabambaspis, like the face.
Optimus. What's the name for it? What are we calling it?
Transformer, I think.
Yeah, it's meant to be like what, Optimus Prime with Sacabambaspis. Do we have a name for it?
I don't know. It's Optimus Primitive, I guess. It's Shin Godzilla Sacabambaspis. Yeah, Shin Babambaspis.
Yeah.
So, have you watched Shin Godzilla?
I've seen a lot of clips of it, so I've got a really pretty good idea.
Okay. So yes, so Shin Godzilla in its concept was like it's literally like a prehistoric fish that it ate some radiation kind of thing or something, and then it started growing big. So and then it evolved into this first form that looked like a tadpole with a super long tail, which is, if you think about it, it's kind of like a Sacabambaspis with a very long tail. So who knows? Maybe this really was the first form. Truly a menace.
Truly a menace, definitely. Yeah.
Right, so this is what I was talking about when Sacabambaspis started kicking off in Japan. There was a lot of various anime characters. I don't even know a lot because I don't really watch a lot of Japanese kind of stuff. I know some about mangas and anime, but I've seen like this artwork and I'm like, oh yeah. But like, you guys know that this guy's like the size of your hand, you know, it's not that big.
The one where it's riding it is pretty funny because that's a massive size for it.
Or maybe it's just like a very small girl, who knows?
True, who knows? In the bottom right, is that meant to be a Sacabambaspis person? Like,
I think so.
I believe that's the bit in the behind her, and then her hair's meant to represent the colors.
Genshin Impact, is that what it is? You played Genshin Impact before?
I didn't really want to, like, I don't know how I felt about coming out and saying that, but I felt a little bit. I was a bit curious.
Pro-C reveals his true self.
I haven't played it in a long time. It was a little phase.
Well, you know what this character is then?
No, I don't know what any of the characters are called. I played it like a little bit and like that was it.
So, what was your favorite Sacabambaspis meme?
The Transformers one was funny. I did like that one.
I feel like the Sacabambaspis trend has shown the potential of memes as a way to teach people of creatures of the distant past most people would not have known, if not for the meme. People outside of Paleo don't really know about prehistoric creatures outside of some popular dinosaurs, such as Brontosaurus and Spinosaurus. And meme trends such as these can help people realize more about the prehistoric creatures and the evolution of life on Earth, and hopefully make people more appreciate the life forms and ecosystems of our current world by taking a glimpse in the past and seeing how it has evolved to get up to the point it is now. Or I simply might be putting way more thought on a funny fish the Amogus official Twitter retweeted. Who knows? But hey, did you know that the mystery Certopsian I saw in the Dinosaur Expo in Tokyo a couple months ago finally got a real name? Meet Furicatoceratops elucidans, a new Centrosaurian from the Judith River Formation of Montana, USA. But Furicatoceratops was only one of the many amazing real fossil specimens I saw on display. Click on the video on the top right if you want to know more about my prehistoric adventures in Japan. Thanks again for watching this video. These videos literally sap my life power to create, so if you enjoyed them, why not drop a like, and hey, if you like dinosaur gaming, why not subscribe to me while you're at it. May the Jurassic Spirit be with you. Bye bye!